Hello, this is Brian from Liberty Turf in Central Virginia. Today I have the Toro Z Spray Master, formerly the LT Rich Z Sprayer. This is the intermediate. I bought this unit for larger properties, so I wasn't pulling the hose so much as with the skid sprayer. It has a large 220-pound capacity hopper. It has two 15-gallon tanks. You have your valves for both sides, the left side and the right side, return and suction. Has a 75-foot reel. For operating your sprayer, you have left, center, and right side. Your left side you have one nozzle, the center you have two nozzles, and the right side you have one as well, for a total of four. Right now it has the factory lavender 1/3 gallon nozzle. Of course, you have your pressure regulator, and over here is where you turn your pump on from the valves. What I'll do is I will do a quick demonstration here, and I will turn on the machine. I will go at 5 miles per hour. At 5 miles per hour, we'll go with 40 psi, and we'll see what kind of swath we get. See in the pavement, we have a nice 8-foot swath. It's pretty solid, so we're getting pretty good coverage here. Here the hopper is a 220-pound capacity hopper. It is hydraulically driven, so you can run that from controls here as well as your sprayer. So if you're going 5 miles per hour, you can open up your spinner and you can get a good swath of 6 to 8 feet, so you're getting down the same amount of chemical as you are your granular product with each pass. Along with the granular hopper, up here is to open up the baffle on the hopper and close, and the center is an agitator, so you can open up if you're shooting too much to the left side or the right side. You can open that up and get an even center coverage, so you're getting the same swath on the right and the left. And then down here you have your steel deflector, and the deflector can close off on the left side, and we'll show you here. You can see the deflector is obviously down. We've been putting down some prodiamine in the last week, and we still have some residue on that. I do recommend the Toro Z Spray Master or Z Master. But you have to do your homework and make sure you have a really good working relationship with your dealer, and understand also your supplier with your chemicals. You're going to put down a higher concentration of chemical. So for example, if you're putting down a 3-way or 4-way herbicide, you're going to put down 1.1 to 1.5 ounces per thousand. So with the Z sprayer, what's going to happen is you're going to go the median. So let's say 1.3 ounces. So let's figure out the math. 1.3 times 3 times 15. So you think 1.3 ounces times 3, your 1/3 nozzles, times 15 gallons, which is your tank, one tank. That comes out to 58.5 ounces of chemical. Now, me personally, I found that 58.5 was a little hot, so I backed it off and kind of played with it a little bit. So I'm using about 45 to 50 ounces per tank, and I'm getting a nice burn off on weeds. So again, it depends on the environment. It depends on the cultural practices you've been using. It just depends on each yard. Again, don't forget, read your label. Read your label, read your label. The label is the law. So really understand the chemical. Even if you've used it quite often, the labels do change regularly. And make sure you're wearing all of your PPE, even if you're using the Z sprayer, because again, the label is the law. I hope that you found that this was really useful, and best of luck.